Okay, white yellow belts, hope everyone's doing well. Now we're going to talk about a concept called kihon. Kihon is a Japanese word that means basics. Now, kihon helps you become a better martial artist. Not only a better martial artist, it helps you become a better student overall, and it helps you become a better teacher as well. If you have your basics down, it's going to be so much easier to learn something, right? I'm not just talking about the martial arts, right? But I'm talking about, like, for example, if you practice, if we're talking about math, if you practice your grade 1 math, right, over and over and over again, and you have that down pat, it's going to make it way easier to advance because you're going to be able to relate whatever the new thing is, you're going to be able to relate it back to the basics, okay? So, I want you to keep this in mind when we're doing all this, all these basic movements, so that this is the stuff you should be practicing the most often, and then you can add like when you're learning the new stuff, it's going to be so much easier to learn and so much easier to do because you will be more well conditioned. Okay? So, first thing that we're going to do is we're going to work on some kicks. Okay? We're going to do Mai Geri, which is front kick, Yoko Geri, which is side kick, and Mawashi Geri, which is roundhouse kick. Now, we're going to practice both of these. We're going to practice all three of these kicks with two types of speeds. One is being a keiagi speed, and keiagi is the Japanese word for snap. So it's going to snap your foot back right away. It's going to like really inflict some pain, but it's going to be more of a stinger, right? Kekomi is the word used for thrust. So keiagi, let me show you the difference on Bob here. One second. So this is Bob, okay? So a keiagi kick on my friend here would be, see that? I kicked him, but it was a flick kick. It was a snap kick. This is a kekomi kick. See that? Kekomi is thrust, keiagi is snap. Okay, so we're going to do both types of kicks on both speeds on all three types of kicks. Okay, that's enough for you, Bob. Thanks. All right, so let's start off by putting the left leg in front, right leg in behind. It actually doesn't matter which leg you have in front because we're going to do both. Okay, so one leg in front, one leg in behind, hands up. We're going to start off with keiagi. So keiagi, snap. So I want you to kick that leg out there, still hit with the ball of the foot, but I want you to snap it back. Ready? And hands up. 1. See that? Snap it. 2. 3, 4, 5, switch legs. Same thing using your left leg now, okay? Here we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Nice. Don't forget to practice your ki. Scare some people. Okay, switch legs. All right. This time we're going to do front kick, or in Japanese, Mai Geri. But this time, by the way, a good way to remember Mai Geri is that it's not your geri, it's Mai Geri. Okay, so that's a good way to remember front kick. Okay, Mai Geri. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do kekomi. So kekomi, what I want you to do is I want you to push your hips forward a little bit more when you kick. And I want you to really hold that leg out there in the extension for a split second. So let me demonstrate. Instead of snapping it back, now you're going to thrust it forward. See how much further my hips went forward? See how much further my upper body leaned back? Let's do that together. Okay? Hold it out there for a split second, then pull it back. 1. 2. 3. These are the ones that are going to send people flying. 4. 5. Nice. Switch legs. Same thing. Sorry, when everyone's muted, I always forget to say ki. So ki on number 5, okay? Here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good work. Switch legs. This time we're going to do Yoko Geri, or side kick, okay? Yoko Geri, the way I remember this one is, if you guys know who Yoko Ono is, right? what is a husband to a wife or a wife to a husband? They're your sidekick in life, right? So Yoko Ono, Yoko Geri, sidekick, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to, I'm sorry, we're not going to do keikomi yet. We're going to do keiagi first. Keiagi, keikomi, right? So keiagi, we're going to snap that leg. So watch, I'm going to open my foot. Knee's going to come up, but I'm not going to hold it up there and then thrust. I'm just going to rotate my hips and flick my leg out there. Okay, still hitting with the blade of the foot. Ready? 1. 2. Nice. 3. Nice snap. 4. And let's key out. 5. Yeah. Switch sides. Same thing with the other leg. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. And let's key out. 5. Yeah. Good. Switch legs. All right, this time we're going to do keikomi yokogeri, or yokogeri keikomi, because Japanese is kind of like French, where you say snapping. In English, you'd say a snapping sidekick. In Japanese, you'd say sidekick snapping. Anyways, okay, here we go. Yokogeri keikomi. Hold it out there. Thrust. Ich. See what the difference is? Ni. There's a lot more power in that second one. San. They all have different uses. Chi. And let's key out. Ready? Go! Here! Switch legs. Don't forget that ki. I want everyone in the house to go, oh my goodness, I wish you wouldn't do that. Okay, here we go. Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Here. Nice work. Let's go into our Hachiji for just a moment. Now, I fibbed a little bit at the beginning because we're not going to do a mawashigeri keikomi. And the reason for that is because there's no such thing. You can't do a thrust roundhouse kick because the roundhouse is already a round kick. It's already kind of like a whipping kick. Okay? So the way that we would do a thrust roundhouse kick is just not snapping the foot back. So we would go like this. Right? But I don't want everybody to get dizzy. I don't want you to kick the wall or something like that. So we're not going to be doing any spinning today. Okay? If you have a punching pad and you want to really lay that roundhouse kick into the punching pad, be my guest. But most of us don't have punching pads at home. We'll wait to do the thrust roundhouse kicks when we get back to the dojo. Okay? All right. So mawashigeri keiagi. It's the only way to do roundhouse kick if you're doing it on the air. Okay? So we're going to go back leg, swings forward, hit, boom, with the top of the foot, and make sure you snap it back. Okay? Boom. Snap it back. Ready? Hands up, hit with the top of the foot like a dancer. Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Here. Switch legs. Same thing on the other side. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Here. Nice work, guys. Hachiji. Awesome job. Now I'm just going to tell you about a drill I want you guys to try. Where's the sheet of paper here? The only thing you need now, you can do this with a pillow. I'm going to use a sheet of paper because everyone's got a piece of paper, right? You can use a sheet of paper, you can use a pillow, you can use a stuffed animal, you can use anything, okay? Now, one person is going to hold the piece of paper. And what you're going to do, this is a good drill for roundhouse kick. Okay, we're not going to do it right now, but this is just something that I want you to try after the video's over, okay? So one person's going to be holding. Bob doesn't have a hand, so he can't really hold for me. But what you're going to do is you're going to kick that paper. Roundhouse kick. See that? Roundhouse. Roundhouse. Do you hear it flick? Right? Then what your partner's going to do is they're going to hold it, roundhouse, and as soon as you do the roundhouse, they're going to step back. So watch. They're going to go like this. And then they move back. And then you kick. And then they move back. And then you're essentially chasing them back and forth like that. Okay? Then another one. This one's the most challenging of them all. Okay? Try and stand on one leg and hit the paper once. Then try and stand on the leg and hit the paper twice. Then try and stand on one leg, hit it 3 times. Try to get all the way up to 10. Okay? Try that. Alright? So first of all, they're holding it, and then boom, you're hitting it. Then they're holding it, and then you're chasing them as they move backwards. And then they're holding it, and you're going 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I even lost my balance a little bit there. So this is kind of a challenge. You might not succeed at it in your first try. Guess what? That's life. Looks like you're going to have to try again, right? So do your best. Forget the rest. It's just some fun to have. And then even if your siblings or your kids or your parents don't do karate, then you can have them try. Just be like, okay, your turn. You try now. Okay? All right, so that's good for the kicks. Now we're going to do the blocks, and what I want you to do is I want you to focus today on the twisting of the wrist. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. By the way, I know this mustache is terrible. I'm doing a photo challenge, so it's coming off tomorrow. Okay, so watch my wrist. My wrist is facing me. Watch. You see that? That's what I want you to focus on today. See that? Okay? Twisting. If you're doing an outside block, you're coming from the outside, twist. 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 If you're doing an inside block, twist. 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 If you're doing a low block, twist down. Twist down. You always want to make sure that your wrist is at a point when, boom, it can't twist anymore. So it's at the peak of tension. Okay? And with your punches too. Boom. Right? Twist the wrist for the punch. Twist the wrist for the punch. Twist the wrist. Sorry, YouTube, I'll do some up here too. Twist the wrist. Twist the wrist. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that. Okay, perfect. Next, so actually that's what we're going to start with. So I'm actually going to be nice and close here. So I want everyone to go down to their kibadachi. Let's do this together. Hachiji, kibadachi, horse stance. Ready? Hut. Good. I'm going to move forward a little bit. All right, so everybody, put one arm up above your head. I don't care which one it is. Okay, see how the wrist is facing this way? Now when you bring your other arm up, I want your wrist to face the opposite way. Okay? Now what I want you to do is at the same time, flip both arms. Okay? So bring your hands almost together, and then you're going to rotate so that they flip. Okay? So let's flip the wrists 10 times. Ready? 1. Get your elbow up. 2. Flip that wrist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, twist. 8, twist. 9, 10. Good work, okay? Now, some things might be suffering. So for example, you might be coming out of your kibadachi. Maybe your backhand isn't coming all the way to the belt. That's fine. All I want you to focus on right now is the twist, okay? So the next twist that we're going to do is hands up at the ear, your hands facing forward. At the end of the block, your hand needs to be facing you. So you're looking, your palm is forward like you're giving a high five, right? And then at the end, you're checking yourself in the mirror. Okay? So from here, outside block, coming from the outside. Ready? And 1, twist. 2, pick up the phone, check the mirror. 3, the arm that's up at the ear comes forward. 4, other arm up at the ear. 5, and up at the ear. 6. And other arm at the ear. Forget about the other arm now. 7. Good. Other arm at the ear. Forget about that one. 8. Forget about that one. Other arm. 9. And down. And 10. And relax. Okay, this time inside block. And see, this suffered a little bit, but at least we've got this concept going. So this time, palm facing down, and then it's kind of like a jack-in-the-box. Peekaboo, this way. Okay? So the arm comes forward, boom. And again, you want to look at your palm. You want to look at it in the mirror. Very nice, okay? Here we go. So, reach, forget about your other arm. Twist. 1. Twist. Good. Other arm now, forget about that one. And 2. Good. Forget about that one. 3. Twist that wrist. And forget about that one. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Switch. 7. Switch. 8. Switch. 9. Switch. 10. And relax. Nice work. Okay, stand up, shake your legs out. Yeah, because we still got 2 more techniques, and I know that the Kibarachi stance is not the easiest to do. Okay, shake out your legs, maybe do a couple of these. Oh, did you crack my ankle? That was nice. Okay, here we go. Down to a Kibarachi. Ready? Hut. All right. This time, low block. So you're going to be hugging your neck. Okay, forget about the other arm. Just take one arm, hug your neck. Now this arm here, you need to twist. So it's kind of like you're high-fiving the ground or putting something on the table. Okay? So you need to twist your wrist down. And that's like, look what happens to my shoulder too when I twist. When I twist, my shoulder wants to go forward, and I want you to do that. Okay? Go with the flow. Even if it's very slight, right? When you add the other arm in, when you're pulling back, the other one's going to go forward. It's going to be awesome. Okay? So forget about the other arm for now. Just work on the twist. Ready? Hug your neck and twist. 1. Hug your neck with the other arm now. And 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Twist. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Switch. 7. Switch. 8. Switch. 9. Switch. 10. Nice. Okay, guys, this time punches. So one arm's out, face down, the other one's at your waist, face up, right? Now, pulling the arm back is not what I want to focus on today. I want to focus on the twist coming forward. But it just makes sense because this is the preparation for a punch, is bringing your hand back here, right? Because if you punch from here, it's going to be pretty weak, right? If you bring it back here, boom, it's going to be strong. But I just want to focus on that twist, boom. Because watch. This is a drill. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to show you just yet. I'm going to put Bob here. I'm going to finish the punches with you guys, and then I'll demonstrate all the drills that I want you to do with your family at home, okay? So, one arm down, one arm face up. So one arm out in front, one arm at the waist. Ready? And 1. Twist. Good. 2. Twist. 3. 4. So the thumb is on the bottom. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And let's ki. 10. Nice. Okay, let's go into our Hachiji. Good job, guys. Okay, shake out your legs and stuff like that. Okay, now this time. So for the punches, watch. If I even start my palm face up, right, and then I try and punch, right, I'm not going to get as much power if I just push. But watch, I'm not even going to put a lot of pressure. All I'm going to do is twist my hand. See that? All I did was twist my hand, and I got a lot more power. It's a lot more efficient use of your energy. Not going like this, or not going like this, right? Twisting gives you the inertia that you need. Twisting. Okay? Now, the other thing that I want you to practice, so for your blocks, when you're twisting, just give me 1 sec. You can use your partner's arm, but for me, I'm just going to use a bow because poor Bob, he's got short arms. Okay, so 1 sec. Okay, here we go. So your partner is simply going to place their arm on your arm, and you're going to have your palm facing you. Then all I want you to do is just turn your wrist. See? And all it's going to do is just take the arm off. Then try the other arm. Just get them to relax, or if you have a pool noodle, or if you have a bow, just relax their arm on you, and then twist. And you're going to see, just the twist is just going to flick the arm off. And that's all that we want to do when we're blocking, right? Get them to push this way, get them to push one way, and then you're going to twist the other way, right? All it's doing, guys, is changing the angle. It's not stopping them from punching, okay? Stopping them from punching would be standing in front of them, poof, and taking a punch, right? Redirecting their punch, boom, so that it goes by your face. That's what we're trying to do when we're blocking. We're not trying to stop them from punching because they've already decided. It's already on its way, right? So I'm not trying to say, stop, like the Matrix where all the bullets stop and then they just fall to the ground. No, that's not the way it works. Okay? It's coming towards you. You need to redirect it so that it goes past you. And then that way you can take advantage and do other stuff to mitigate them. But other than that, we're not stopping them. We're just redirecting them. So get your partner to lean their arm on your arm. Then just twist and their arm will fall. You'll see. Then do the other side. Twist and their arm will fall. Then here, get them to push your arm one way, and then all you're going to do is twist your arm the other way. And when you twist, you're going to have a lot more force than them with their straight arm. Okay? Inside block, same thing. Get them to push down, and then you're just going to twist. Like that. Low block, get them to push up, boom, and then you twist. Okay, guys? So that's a good way to practice your blocks. All right. Next. So that's the drill that I want you guys to do with your partners. Just give me 1 second, and then we're going to do one more drill. One more thing, I should say.